morning, everyone. I'm Celina, and I'll be defending the proposition holistic medicine is better than conventional medicine. As the opposition has pointed out, yes, there are side effects. However, usually that is for overdosing. When you look at conventional medicine, there are side effects even if you just take it at a normal amount. Now, he also stated that people will tend to overdose on natural remedies. However, the same is true for conventional remedies. When you look in hospitals, people are overdosing on aspirin. They go in there and they're almost dead. And it's because they went over the amount. The risks are almost the same when overdosing, because there's always a risk for overdosing. Now, the first point I will show you is the effectiveness of holistic medicine. It is so effective that it has made leaps and bounds in areas for diseases that have no cure. For example, Alzheimer's. According to CBS News' Jonathan Baer, he says, while scientists have made progress in treating Alzheimer's symptoms, which is the typical prevention and tactic, according to Dr. James Hendricks, director of the Global Science Initiative at the Alzheimer's Association, we have seen great progress around early detection, he said. A cure, which could be worth tens of billions of dollars, has proven elusive, however. However, holistic medicine has made a discovery with coconut oil by Dr. Mary Newport. She saw her husband deteriorating with Alzheimer's disease, and she used the knowledge that she had as a doctor to help her husband. She figured that at the stage her husband was at, they had nothing to lose. To show you just how far gone her husband was, she had him take a common Alzheimer's clock test one day before giving him coconut oil. For the test, they had her husband draw a simple clock. This is what he drew. As you can see, all they are simple circles, some numbers. It looks nothing like a clock. Now, Dr. Newport also described to interviewers a scene of that day on their way to the doctors to take this test. She was describing seasons to her husband, and he could barely sputter the word out, spring. Now, let's show a clip of her describing her husband after coconut oil.
Is there a way to respond? A little knob on the opposite.
He just came out with a lot more energy and more animation in his face, more personality, joking with me, could find the water, these kind of things started happening. And about the fourth or fifth day into it, we talked about how that our life had changed for the better. I mean, he felt so much better. And he said to him it was like the light switch went on the day he started the coconut oil, that a fog lifted. And he really felt like he had gotten his life back.
Now, now let's look at some of the clocks that he made after the coconut oil. This is day 14 after the coconut oil. This looks like a clock. It looks really good. Now let's look at the next one. 37 days after starting coconut oil. It looks so much different from the original picture. This is thanks to holistic medicine and its effectiveness. The opposition can list quote after quote saying holistic medicine doesn't work. However, words mean nothing when visible evidence proves wrong. Now, but this is just one example. There are even examples of holistic medicines that are accepted by the medical field. For example, we take aspects of physical therapy. That's holistic medicine. When you look at, say for instance, dieting and exercise for people who have type 2 diabetes, obesity, etc., that is holistic medicine. And also chiropractic care. That is also holistic medicine. Why are they accepted by the medical field? Because they are effective. They are accepted by them and even replaced conventional drugs, such as in the case of chiropractic care, or realized that the treatment that they were using was useless without holistic medicine to help it, as in the case for diabetes and obesity, for dieting and exercise. Now what about the health risks? Well, let's look at the coconut oil that Dr. Newport was using. According to an article in 2014 by Ann Napolitan from Alzheimer's.net, quote, coconut oil is a heart-healthy oil that provides many benefits in addition to improving brain health, including improving the body's use of insulin, improving cholesterol by increasing HDL, which is good cholesterol, boosting thyroid function resulting in increased energy, acting as an antioxidant and natural antibiotic, and improving overall health of skin and hair. Now, the fact of the matter is, it's healthy for you, and it doesn't just help you in the areas for Alzheimer's and dementia, it also helps you in other areas. Now, it's not just the case for coconut oil, but also for other holistic medicines such as vitamins and minerals. I challenge the opposition to come up with conventional medicines that can make such a bold claim. But I already know they won't, because conventional medicine can rarely ever make such a bold claim. Because they can't. All they can do is give you a long warning list, including the possibility of death. There's another health risk with conventional medicine. Where do these people, let's look at one quote from an article in 2012 by Homeopathic Vibes. Many patients referred to holistic treatment have a complexity of health problems. They may suffer from more than one disease. They could be young children or elderly people. They may be pregnant. None of these patients will be accepted for a drug trial in conventional medicine. Where do these people go if they don't get conventional help? I'm going to ask you to do something bizarre. When the opposition comes up, I want you to listen. I want you to see if there's a response to this, but I'm going to give you the answer to the question. As the previous quote said, they are referred to holistic medicine. Now, does the opposition have any questions for me?
You said that with the conventional medicine, they give you a long list of side effects and all that stuff, and then it could eventually lead to death. But isn't it also true that not treating a disease could also lead to death? So while you're doing holistic medicine, you really can't make that correlation between that. Just because you're taking conventional medicine, you died. You could easily die with not treating or not treating properly with holistic medicine.
Which is why the government has made an agency to test. There is a National Center for Complementary and Integrative Health, and I'm going to read their mission statement.
I actually have to stop it right there. I'm sorry. I may come back up in a